Hi, I just made this blog entry. Primarily, this is for the participants of my upcoming workshop on Agile project management using Scrum. So, I want all the participants to read this before getting into the workshop to get the best out of it. So, many participants, they might have had some sort of implementation experiences of Agile in the past, and they come out with a lot of predetermined notions within their mind. So my first request is, if you know everything about Agile, this workshop is not for you. And in fact, there is nobody knows everything about Agile, which will take care of all the project management scenarios. As and when the project progresses, the team will have to decide what all things that will work for them, what are things that will not work for them. So don't get into the classroom with a mindset that I know everything, now you teach me kind of an attitude. The second point is Agile is value based, not rule based. So that means it is very easy to read. It may sound very simple. At the same time, the implementation is really tough. So it is a journey, and everyone in the Agile world is constantly innovating better ways of delivering value. And when you start understanding Agile well, you may start thinking about the implementation challenges within your organization. Sometimes the organization may be following the traditional project management, and it may be highly compartmentalized. Whereas in Agile, we talk about the product owner, the scrum master, who is a servant leader, and there is just one development team. Now suddenly there could be questions like, I'm a tester, so what will happen to my career as a tester? Or I am a programmer, when will I become a senior programmer? When will I become a team lead? When will I become an associate project manager? And unfortunately in Scrum or Agile, these kind of artificial designations are not available. So maybe it may be scuttling, you may think that it is scuttling your apple cart, but then when you really understand it, it is not so. So please postpone the fear of this fear. So that is one. And sometimes you may think how this can be implemented in our organization, which is so rigid, whereas Scrum talks about self-organizing teams. So in an organization where command and control is the norm, then this may open up some challenges. Or you might have had past experiences of implementing Agile which ended up in failure. So you may be already very cynical about it. So all I'm saying is, just postpone this cynicism. Don't walk into the training room like this is not with an idea that this is not going to work for us. Agile talks about just one development team. There may not be roles like team lead, associate project manager, etc. Again, Agile talks about servant leadership, which is a 180-degree shift from the conventional command and control kind of a thing. This may create some fear of realignment of your role to embrace Agile. Just postpone the fear of change. You might have heard a lot about Agile. Sometimes you might have heard things like, in Agile everything is ad hoc, which is just wrong. And sometimes people may say that Agile and the traditional project management cannot go together, or Agile or PMBOK cannot go together. This is all humbug. So just delete it. Just postpone the judgment. Do not walk into the training room with these fears. It will hamper the ability to understand and appreciate the concepts. Postpone these fears of judgment, cynicism, and change till the second sprint. That means I'm not asking you to delete all these things. All I'm saying is, please postpone these fears till you experience the right Scrum or Agile till the second sprint, because most probably the first sprint will fail, second sprint, third sprint onwards, you get into a kind of a balance. So you have to postpone these fears till then. Uh, so don't walk into the training room with a closed mind. Don't walk into the training room dominated by these fears of cynicism, these fears of change, and these fears of judgment. Please come with an open mind, and I'll teach you the right scrum, and you can again revisit these fears once you have hands-on experience on a couple of sprints. Then you're free to judge it. Thank you.